inting Alistar, and so they banned themselves with Alistar this time around, but they have gone with two frontline support champions, wacky, inflatable, flailing tube people outside the gas station just shouting, "It's free!"
Oh, well, this might be free as well, as Kellen is going to get knocked up, crashes down to try and get out of the way, and is going to be able to flash to safety. But at the moment, I mean, we're not seeing anything that is anything to write home about, Kobe. As, okay, this might be something. There's the Magnus on first blood! Yeah, teleport is going to come through, and now they're looking for a potential kill. The crashdown should be available here, as there is the Shattering Strike, pulls him back, and Lens goes down too. They do manage to make it through the choke point. Canyon and Canna a little bit further forward as DK getting towards Def, trying to make sure that he stays safe. Realm Warp is going to bring in just Keen, and there is the Rune Prison onto Canyon. The equalizer comes down, Pop Blossom under two though, and DK will wipe them out. On the Rumble right now is the Extendo Beam, not going to find too much. Pop Blossom, the flash picks up two. BDD gets the Empress Divide off, but he's still going to die. And Keen, he'll break that stopwatch, but his life is still over. Thing that's a bit of a worry here is that Blue Side has, in general, been a little bit stronger. KT higher seed, they got side selection, as that is going to be a hook connecting, but it's onto the Rel, equalizer onto three, and Canna will help burn down the Nautilus. Pretty strong on this rise right now. Cuz wanting to try and find his way in, but look at this. All of D+ trying to get them out of the way, but Keen just gets that Rune Prison down. Immediately they dive in though. Cuz is already going to go down. That is a 3-man ulti from BDD. Where have we seen this before? As KT will wipe out D+. Goes down. That could mean a bit of an advantage here for DK. This Drake is down very, very low, Cuz these smites are terrifying. There's the equalizer to act as a wall. Cuz steals it, but it's a 4-man Pop Blossom. Can they win the fight though when they're against the Elder? That's the question, and Keith says no. Showmaker goes down. Empress Divide onto Canyon, and the Dragon's Wrath will bite him in half. And now the bottom lane from DK are trying to run away, because into the fire, not exactly where you want to be. Is can Deft actually do this? Possible 1 versus 3 angle with the teleport to come forward.
Yeah, and aiming on the Zeri here on the flank with the Elder.
Well, Def just going for one last shot in this game to see whether he can get something done, but I have a feeling the Dragon will say something about it. Down to the GA. And KT have him surrounded. There he goes. Aiming goes to 4-0-5, and Lahens and BDD will say goodnight to game 1. As, okay, last Nexus turret left standing here for D+. They're going to go for one last team fight. The Pop Blossom's decent into the backline. They do manage to get rid of the Azir. Aiming still alive though, and Keen is just gigantic. That was actually the real Showmaker, and he is going to fall down, but now it's Aiming who's in trouble. He's down to the GA. Canyon trying to keep Deft alive. He is going to be the win condition in this one, but there are 4 KT members. Their health bars are low, but their damage is so high. Red-white guns, I don't think are going to save DK here, as Keen just realm warps on top of Deft. Aiming locks down the kill. That will be the ace, and that will be game 1 for KT.
It's crazy, Cuz though.
Yeah, he doesn't lose those flips.
He doesn't lose those.
So it's fine.
You know, yesterday, Chronicler, when Energy had the soul against G2. And
Showmaker picking that up. A lot of pick potential from the top side of the map.
No, I agree. And I think that once again, D+ will have earlier advantages in this game.
But I mean, that alone is so much more action than we got in the first 15 minutes of last game.
Here goes Canyon. There's the headbutt pole onto Lahens, and he doesn't have flash, so he is really dead. That is going to be first blood going over to Kellen. Yeah, they're going to get down there. So with Kellen and Deft in the lane. Oh, Showmaker, he's going to get flashed on here by Lahens. Pop Blossom right on the edge, and that is a dead Ari served up.
For the Nautilus or the Nico, and they're going to go 45.
Yeah, Extendo Beam does come in. Aiming has pressed the ult button. Moonlight Vigil does come down, though, as Canna is slicing his way into the fight already. They've taken down Lahens. Keen trying to find the angle, but he's mini-nar. He's not exactly able to do too much, as it's Canyon that locks down the Dragon. Cataclysm flies in.
Arriving to the Rift, it is KT first into the river. And
Lahens his own medicine. He gets knocked up. He's going to flash, but he's not going to get away. Still, Kellen's in trouble, but he's got an unbreakable will.
And that's the thing, too, since BDD's damage is spread okay.
We're just engaging onto Cuz here. He is going to go golden. Pop Blossom going to connect onto two, Deft being one of them. They take down Canyon to start this off as Kellen has to flash away. Showmaker.
No smite for D+, but they also don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, they have to go for a team fight to try and make this one work. Dominance already popped here by Canna. The knockup not going to be great there from Lehens as the Baron is going to go down, but can they keep themselves alive? Aiming says yes as he pops the ultimate. Kellen going to be the first one to be zapped down. And there is the skater. He gets over the wall, but Aiming's just going to get punished. I don't know about that one. Overly aggressive with these abilities is something he's been known for, and now it's a double kill for Deft. They're looking to turn it. In goes Canyon as he turns back on this. The double knockup as well. Make it a triple kill. And BDD's going to go down to Showmaker. That's the ace. And what happened here, Baron? Now KT. Deft is looking for it, and he almost gets the quadra. It's an ace for Canyon, though, in the end. Sneakily placed information advantage here for D+. Headbutt pole is going to connect as Lehens gets out of there, but Canna is bearing down on them. Showmaker looking for BDD, who dives on top of Deft, who just stands his ground. This is just going to be another 5v5. We'll see who manages to get the smite, but that's not the important one. Canyon locks it down this time. But Showmaker over the wall, fishing for a charm. Cuz wants an angle. There's the anchor. That's going to connect Depth Charge on to Deft as BDD finds him in the back line as well, but the cleanse does come through, and now Showmaker's over the wall. The damage is there. 3-man. No, but where's the follow-up? Keen's going to get melted down. Aiming tries to get in there. He gets the kill onto Kellen, and now Canna is looking for him. He skates away out of the fight. It's a 4v4 now as the flash forward. The charm's not going to land because the stopwatch is there. And the knockup comes through. BDD's in trouble, but he splits the shape and tries to get away. Canyon goes down, and now Cuz is looking for the resets. It's a 3v3, but the health bars are low on both sides, apart from Aiming. In goes Cuz, trying to be the hero here as Canna is dashing away. Wait, there's a lot of damage here on D+'s side, though, and they can't see the health bar of this Baron. Extendo Beam does come through, and it's Cuz not going to be able to steal it away. Canyon grabs that. The charm is going to go wide, and KT, they really want to start this fight. Canna is just a brick wall in the front line, though. And Showmaker looking for that flank angle, does go into Zonya's very early. As there's the flash now, pushes him into the wall, and Showmaker, he goes down. Pop Blossom doesn't find that much, but now Deft is in trouble. Lehens dives on top of him. Deft stays alive for a while, but then it's a shutdown from KT. And you may have a Baron, but you may lose your Nexus.
Canyon's trying to stop it. He's going for the minions, but KT will go for him.
Yeah, the drag was a little bit late there. Canyon just trying to get away. Well, there's a fake BDD. There's a headbutt pole onto a Mega Gnar. Keen actually pretty big. Hook is going to connect onto Kellen, who does press the R button. That is a big cooldown as there's a Cataclysm onto 3. Into the back line goes Canna. Gargoyle Stoneplate keeping himself alive, but the Pop Blossom is massive. The Gnar is even bigger. And Aiming is going to pop into that back line. He's unstoppable now as he takes down Kellen. Deft into his GA. He's going to pop back up again, but now he goes down. And Canna gets a few of them. Can Showmaker be the man to save it? Looks like the answer is no, because Aiming is still up. Keen is still up. And I think KT may have done it. Showmaker is going to go golden, but that's a see your death moment. Aiming says goodnight, and Keen is just teleporting for the Nexus. Canyon wants to stop him, but I just don't think he will dissuade Keen from heading towards the knockout stage. It has been so long since we've seen this man there, and he's going to earn it with a 2-0 KT. They take down D+. They end that road for Deft. Unfortunately, his back was against the wall. We thought it gave him power. Not according to KT. BDD will not be denied, and Keen will not be denied.
To that as well.
So yeah, I've enjoyed a lot of these LCS games while we've been here at Worlds as well. So believe me, I can come over and then we can take a plane together back to Korea. You know?
Nice.
But the thing is, we know Razork. We've been casting him all year. He's not afraid to make those plays. And anyone that's seen a Weibo game knows that any single member on their team could be the player to start a fight.
He's able to fight Weiwei off it because Weiwei does still have the smite. The bot lane moving up from Weibo. Razork can look for more. Flash handshake, Chris. Cleansed away by Noah, but now Razork is coming in from the side as well. Chris gonna get caught out by Razork. The heal has been used, but already first blood to Fnatic. So required. Light's gonna body block for the moment, but Chris, his flash almost coming back off cooldown. There's the Glacial Prison. They look for Chris. They lock him down. The shield coming out. He might be able to survive this. Noah does still have the flash. Will they go for more? Noah takes him with a flash forward. 2 seconds on the Glacial Prison here. If Xiaohu steps forward, he's knocked back, tries to abscond, ducked away, but the permafrost, the shockwave brings him back. Looking for a flank position on a Humanoid. Humanoid has TP and Flash, but how do you get away from the Shies? Aatrox, he's done this so many times before to European teams, and Humanoid is not long for the rift. Wei here as well, a good shockwave, but it's only gonna buy a second. It's a possibility, but it's so dangerous. The Shy 6 seconds before the World Enders back up. The shockwave pulls him back as Razork and Fnatic dive in. There's another. Both top laners down, and it's a 4v4 brawl about to erupt in the river. The hostile takeover finds 2, Humanoid and Noah. The Glacial Prison stolen. Sejuani ultimate across the wall of Razork has won every Smite fight so far, and he finds another. Meteor caught out as Trimby will fall. Lightning crash from Light. Is he going to add an aim to his Death Note? Looking for the E. Light Yagami here, but he's caught out. And it's Fnatic, in fact, who strike.
Flash on Humanoid as well. Razork coming to support.
Razork spots the Shy. He's going to get knocked up here. Trimby and Noah on their way to defend as well. Wei still hidden in the bush. Sneaky. Glacial Prison going down onto the Shy. There's the hostile takeover. All of Fnatic able to dodge away from it. The shockwave takes down the Shy. The Baylight won't bring it back in time. The Keeper's verdict dodged by Trimby and Noah, and now Wei is stuck in the midst of Razork and Humanoid, stunned up with the permafrost. Oscar in looking to tank the tower, but they back away. Patience from Fnatic. They found the kill they were looking for, and perhaps they can look for more.
Look at, by far and away with the biggest goal lead, Xiaohu.
Spotted here. Pulls the all out, but the all out comes back, and everyone giving it all in the fight. Xiaohu is going to retreat as Noah begins to step forward, and Xiaohu now has the burn. Noah flashes for the shutdown. Glacial Prison's going to land on Wei as well as the TP comes in from the Shy to try and rectify some sort of situation out of this. The Shy, though, almost locked up underneath the tower, but that Infinity Edge last Whisper Kraken. Knock up onto the Shy and is immediately knocked up himself. Pathmaker coming out from Oscar in the Shy caught with the Glacial Prison. The Keeper's verdict comes through, but it goes through the goalpost once again, and Wei is dragged back into the meat grinder. Hostile takeover only hits onto Razork. Fnatic have been dodging that incredibly well in this series. Humanoid on Wei, lay up towards the top side, but Razork immediately turns onto him. Oscar and keeping 3 people at bay. Down towards the bottom side is Light. Now only with a cleanse to try and get away. The all out on the Shy. Pulled back with the Pathmaker. Infernal chains the knock back with the Intofos. The Shy down, and nothing can bail Weibo out of this team fight once again. Oscar in. Can't quite land the Q3 and is able to dodge away from Light just in time. It's the Shy, and he's going to pull him back. Oscar not shy of this fight right now as Fnatic collapse from the top side, and the Shy found wanting yet again by Fnatic. A TP behind though as Xiaohu is looking for something. Can he find the fight? Great flash, and Tofu Light dashing away with the cleanse. The hostile takeover hits one, but Noah immediately cleanses away from it. Captain Jack from Noah. Infernum, bail out. Light is down, and all light extinguished from the eyes of Weibo. Fnatic are knocking on the Nexus.
Xiaohu's trying to catch the wave to stop the end, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Fnatic have their eyes on the Nexus.
In the most convincing form I have seen Fnatic all year. They are 1 game away from quarterfinals.
What a performance from Fnatic. The Fnatic chance here in Seoul. And it's also a lane that you can threaten and then look to move into bot.
Yeah.
It's just so much skirmishing power. And Fnatic, they've gone all in early game.
How close is Wei to joining this fight? Because that could be the deciding factor as the stun comes down and Crisp has to flash away immediately. Exhaust still available to him. Goes down, Razork tempers cripple. There's the slow, the Sonic Wave goes wide, but Crisp is ripped apart by Noah's spear. But with Xiaohu not having flash, Humanoid flashes in, the Scatter the Weaken and the Unleashed Power enough. Razork looking for the kick, but he does just have the damage, tanks the tower and escapes. They're looking for the flank as well as Noah flashes forward, cleanse away, but there's the slow onto Light, and you can see where Trimby's trying to get in from. No flash, no cleanse on Light. Trimby can flash in and look for that Magnet Storm. Razork on his way as well. Trimby tanks the knock up, the Magnet Storm possible as well as Light will fall, but Trimby follows suit. Razork gets the kick away to make sure that the Shy can't close the gap. Noah can dash back for the safeguard. Humanoid has flash as well. Humanoid sees it, was in the shop, knocked back though, and now Xiaohu can look for the seismic shove. The Nature's Grasp hits just at the tip. The seismic shove back on Humanoid, and he falls to Weibo in mid. Razork?
But look at, yeah.
He's going for the kick. He gets the kick on Xiaohu into the Magnet Storm, and now Xiaohu's pulled back. Stunned up, locked up, and Oscar enjoys the fray. That's 2 for Fnatic. Wave cleared out as Razork's just gonna tank it. Dragon's Rage kick gets back Trimby with the flash stun as well as Xiaohu is locked out. He thought it was safe, but not for long as Trimby now tanks the Nature's Grasp. He can be pulled back with the Fate's Call as Noah flashes away to escape the Shy. Not available for him for a few more seconds, 15 at least, as Wei's stunned up. The unleashed power. Oscar goes in, but Light able to flash away just in time. For me and Tofu strike, the hostile takeover is being used as well as Noah tries to get into the battle. But Trimby's already down, and now Weibo can start to turn it around. The Baron down to 3,000. Humanoid dancing around, doing everything he can. But he's locked up, stunned up as Oscar dives in front of his mid laner, can't stop them. Razork tries to get onto the Baron, but he's shut out as well. And Weibo with a perfect team fight. Turn it on his head. Behind the pit, he's going to jump in. 4,000 HP on the Dragon as Fnatic look for what could be the final fight of the game, or at least a game-defining fight. The smite comes out from Weiwei, and now Fnatic try and turn and burn and do everything they can to kill off the Shy. But once again, the Shy is just too damn good. He dodges away as Light goes on a killing spree. A double for him. Humanoid. Is there any way out of this? I don't think not today, as Weiwei starts to close the gap. Razork's going to try and clear the way, but the TP in from the Shy, he's reset, he's back. Razork misses the Sonic Wave, he'll flash. Humanoid already down, and only Razork left to watch as Weibo chase him down. The red buff there, but the Shy's there too. Wards go in the bushes. Oscar tries to tank it up. The hostile takeover short, but Oscar trying to keep his team alive. May have sacrificed his own life. TP behind now. Xiaohu looking for the flank, has flash. The Nam into the wall, finds two as Oscar goes in. Trimby gets a Magnus Storm. Noah trying to do everything he can. And Humanoid just about able to survive. Xiaohu going low. Razork, he gets the kill, but he gets outclassed by Weibo. Noah, Humanoid, and Trimby can only stand and watch as their inhibitor towers are razed to the ground, and Xiaohu. Weaver's wall once again. Xiaohu looking for Razork. He dashes back, but immediately is locked up. Jumps onto Crisp, who flashes away. Meanwhile, the Nature Scars on the top side of the fight means that Razork is entirely separated from the rest of his team. 4 members of Fnatic just trying to fight against Light and Weiwei. Hostile takeover coming out as Weiwei dashes forward and kills off 2. Oscar and Noah sent packing. An early grade for them as Humanoid will follow suit. It is a meager grade for Fnatic in this game. They tried everything they could in the early game, but they just could not match Weibo. And we are going to game 3.
I think it's just incredibly sad because at the get-go, they'd kind of avoided a lot of these fights for Fnatic. They were playing for these picks.
I mean, that is a terrifying bot lane. Caitlyn Lux. It's something that Europe has never been good at.
Yeah.
And
good at playing against as well.
They come to international competition and they get bullied.
I'll follow that any further. Was worried about the all-out combo. Glacial Prison used in the mid lane as Xiaohu is caught out, but he gets the knockback under the tower. Humanoid flashes away. Xiaohu with the shield, and Humanoid tanking the tower will fall. Fnatic will need to survive this bot lane barrage.
This tower's going to take so much
He's
damage.
dead!
Oh, and they snipe him. Now, who's in danger here? It's Chris.
Has been caught out, has no flash, remember, but Weiwei is on his Weiwei as Razork tries to flash, but Chris puts on an absolute clinic. He dances away from death. The final spark, a final dagger through the heart of Fnatic, perhaps, as Trimby now in the meat grinder, but Noah's on his way. The Moonlight Vigil comes up short as Weiwei able to dance away as well. Razork coming in, but he's going to get locked up, and Weiwei can look for more. Instead, decides to go for the tower. Humanoid shuffles him back, and the tree is going timber in the mid lane as Fnatic able to find one, get their second on the board. The Rift-Held Eye is open, though, and Weibo can still look to deny the charge. Lucent Singularity doing a little bit of work. Trimby trying to push this forward. Humanoid locked up. Trimby going in. Xiaohu no flash, but the shuffle back as Humanoid tanks and Humanoid falls. And the damage now lacking for Fnatic. They'll get the charge in, but it's that enough for them as Trimby continues to trade, but Xiaohu has had enough of this. Get the hell out of his mid lane. He finds 2, and Light finds another in the bottom lane. It's 3. TP coming in as well from Humanoid. He looks to join the fight. It's now TPing in as well as the objective is secured. The Rift-Held taken down. Humanoid was looking for Crispy. He can't quite get in. Weiwei flashing away as the Ragnarok tries to get to the back line, and Weiwei falls to Olaf. The Shy pulls Noah back, but now he's separated from the rest of the team. Olaf gets 2. A shutdown for Oscar. And the ace in the hole flashed away as Noah heals up with a Severum. Trimby now is going to get the knock up from the Shy. What a fight. He still has that unbreakable will. Razork looking for someone. Xiaohu, the target. Glacial Prism hits, and they all flash forward, but Xiaohu flashes away, and the Light Binding finds 2. Nature Scars coming out from either side as they try to get onto the back line. The Ragnarok is not enough as Weiwei kills off Oscar in, and Light able to flash away towards the top side as well, and now it's all on Noah, but he's pulled back with the all out, and Weibo are all in. They find 2. Razork running for the hills as Humanoid dives forward, but Crisp still survives. Xiaohu down 3 for naught in favor of Weibo, almost 4 as Noah tries to step in, make it 4. What comes out, the Moonlight Vigil does nothing as Weibo continue to advance, and now perhaps they take a moment, they retreat, but Light says no. He steps back forward, has that red for the slow, and the Nexus towers begin to be brought to the ground. The engage from Razork. Noah trying to do what he can as the Shy is forced down towards the bottom side. Tremby down as he looks for an engage. The Shy goes all out, and Noah has a brief moment of light here. Xiaohu goes in with the Emperor's Divide. Noah has red, white, great guns for the fight. Oscar Rinnan getting forward, but Chris has the stopwatch, and Light has his man again. Ace in the hole, a dagger through the heart of Fnatic. They've been doubted, they've been denied, and they've been discarded. But Weibo smoke the doubters.
Two incredible performances. Weibo with the better team fighting, and another LPL team will join their brothers in the quarterfinals.
To see some signature champions from both sides here in this game number 1, when we started off by talking about needing to see them bounce back from their defeats yesterday. Meanwhile, top side, Shun coming up, immediately the flash from Bin to guarantee the land on the counter strike. Broken Blade, he's trying to get away, but he gets stunned. The flash is wasted.
Even with your jungler here, and they're disrespecting.
They go for the flash, and it's on Sama, immediately killed. G2 do not respect the return gank.
Instantly spot the TP, and they are running for the hills.
On is the target. Caps wants to try to find him. A little more damage from long range coming out from Han Sama's Kog'Maw. Needs one more living artillery. Ain't gonna hit it just yet. On dies! Han Sama! Didn't waste time from the very start of the play. But now Caps just immediately jumped on by Shun. Walks behind the W2, but it will not matter. Yagal. Ben is coming around from the side. He's gonna go after Hans. The Jax has arrived. The counter-strike is down, and Han Sama's out of there.
He wants
Broken
more.
Blade might be number 2. He's waiting on the steadfast presence to fade. Ben's going in. Flash into the empowered auto attack. He's gonna be stunned up into the wall, but it will not matter. Double kill for the Jax Copter. He's got to try to get away now. The Caps is coming in to try to take him down. Shun's in the middle of 3. Ben stays alive with the TP coming in for BLG. It's because he is on this champion that almost always commands its entire team to play around it. Hold on now. On face checking. Caps player that can do that mechanical performance.
He's the man with the knife. He's looking to do some carving.
Let's see if Caps can get away from this one. Yagal brings in the Weaver's Wall to back up Bin. Guarantee. Dead for another 15 seconds, and he doesn't have TP when he respawns. Yagal's got to make sure he gets back to safety, flashing out of the way of the Glacial Fissure. Baron's still going to be burned down. Yike, looking for an entryway into the pit. They're not wanting to burn it down too low just yet. It's going to be slain by Elk on the Xayah. Frontline, tanked up by Bin, but he goes golden, keeping himself alive. Yike's going to die first. Blade Caller locks down Mickey. He's going to start DPSing. The rest of the team's just keeping everybody away. Shun is close enough to smite, but that's it. Broken Blade goes for the Keeper's Verdict. Ben is going to be taken out with the Infernal Soul. Gold's over to BLG. Shun here with the front line as Mickey's taken down to 10 HP. Elk going to find the kill on that one as Ben re-enters the fight in the back line, grabbing the kill on Hans. Broken Blade trapped in the pit, has to flash out to try to get away. And secure yourselves a team fight win and a Soul and a Baron. Mickey stepping away from the seismic shove. Still on top of the unraveled earth. Keeper's Verdict again. Gonna try to find that removal as Caps has to go into the stasis. Elk now in a spot where he's gonna fight off 1v4. Finds a killing spree on Caps. Elk still alive, but finally gonna be shut down by Hans. Yagao and Ben have made their way into the fight. Flash forward, counter strike. Shun leads the charge. There it is. There it goes, baby. BLG just stomp them.
BLG, they're gonna take this game, a clean game 1 against G2, 16-3. The soul to their name, both Barons as well, make no doubt about it. BLG are here to play.
It's the last series before the quarterfinals, and BLG come out swinging. They'll start it off 1-0.
Rather than try to morph into some other team, when they truly play into who they are, which is play around Ben early game,
throw down that ulti, and you just pin him in place, because a lot of the survivability about that Rakan is about the mobility, about him, his ability to go in, dive out. All of a sudden, you're just getting locked down, burst down, that free kill right off the bat.
And they might just try to go for the full-on dive here. Cap's going to be taking the damage from the turret first. Yagao trying to get away, to the skies, trying to keep him alive, but it's Yike!
Yep, exactly, and Shun feeling now that Bin is safe as
never mind, they are going to go in. Elk is under pressure, and G2 finds their second kill.
Big ones. He's only able to far from max range.
There they are. Flash ulti. Yike coming in over the top. Paranoia A TP's coming in. BLG wants to make a fight now as the Drake is going to be taken low. Shun comes up. The Drake is claimed by Yike, but it's going to be a kill and a shutdown.
Close. Yike also has a stride breaker and has ulti up.
All right, Elk's going in here in the bottom lane. Mickey goes over the wall there with the claw, trying to stop this play from happening. Yagao from downtown. Mickey trying to get himself away as Yagao is locked up, having to flash back the other direction. Yikes is here. Out. On's in trouble. They've brought Caps into the mix. He gets the root. He gets the extra damage from the blooming blows. Very slow Drake game so far. Just the first couple over to the side of G2 as Yagao gets away over the wall. Yike wants to chase him. They turn it back around. G2's jump there is overcommitted. They strike him down.
BLG, though, might end up in a fight because Broken Blade about to have that ulti. Here he comes.
Yike's ready to jump in with a paranoia. Mickey goes in for the claw. He finds a lockdown onto 2. They want to burst him down, but they won't find him just yet. There goes the Yagao. Pop blossom. Caps found everybody, but is it going to be enough? He gets the kill on Yagao. Hansama goes back over the wall, but Ben hunts him down. Broken Blade and Yike back over onto the dragon. This is going to be taken very low. It's claimed by Broken Blade. They're on soul point, but at what cost? Broken Blade cuts down Ben. Elk is melee range against the Olaf. He flashes away, but he still puts the bullets through him.
That allows him to pull off these special plays.
Mickey and Yike jumping in. Hans ready to follow up as they want to find the pick onto Shun. He tries to get away, but the guy said damage is more than enough. But it's still G2 on the Mountain Soul. Ben trying to step up and challenge these guys, but it ain't gonna happen. He has to run. BLG in full retreat. On goes for a knockup on Broken Blade, but what's that gonna do? Not a whole lot of anything. Mountain Soul for the LEC's #1 seed.
And they want more. Broken Blade.
Broken Blade with the undertow. Mickey ready to charge forward. Paranoia's back up, ready to go again, and Yagao is about to die. Yike takes the kill. Shun tries to find Hansama as Elk wants to fire, but Caps can't find the Pop Blossom. Shun takes out Hans. Caps falls to the zap. A shutdown back over to Shun as now Yike is trying to chase off, but he ain't gonna find him.
And you know that Caps is on the flank, but they've spotted him.
He's trying to go in. He gets knocked back by Yagao. Popping the stasis, trying to stay alive, but now it's going to be Ben in the middle of everybody. Hans grabbing the assassination on the BLG mid laner. Ben tries to stand and fight. It's Mickey trading away 1-for-1 so far. Ben wants to slice and dice, but he can't get away just yet. Now he finally will. Broken Blade trying to finish off the enemy top laner as BLG wants to regroup and peel the Olaf away. They can't kill him. He's so damn tanky. Elk with the ult. He's going to pop the Guardian Angel from the Nocturne as now he's firing back on the Olaf. He wants to kill him to On, but Broken Blade can't do it. Elf's going over the wall. He's trying to outfight it. Can he get the damage? Ben with a stun to Hans, but instead he gets brought down himself. Caps with a shutdown. Voidseeker finds Elf, who now has to retreat. It's 2 dead on BLG. It's 2 dead on G2. Ben's gonna respawn here in about 3 seconds. The Elder's down to 4,000 HP. Could it be an Elder flip to end the game? Shun's locked down. Elder Drake over to G2. What about the team fight after? Caps dies before he can get the ulti. Now they're gonna put the damage into Hans. Ben's already killed off Yike. Hans is gonna die. They got the Elder, but they may have lost the game.
At all down on the tower because they know they could get engaged on.
It's all about Elk and Caps. Elk tries to get away, but he's gonna be knocked into the Guardian Angel as soon as the fight begins.
Hans.
Now they want to turn back onto Hans. He's killed off. Elk hops back over the wall. He's ready to guide it out. G2 are collapsing. Ben gets the kill back over onto Mickey as Broken Blade wants to protect Caps. Elk is unstoppable. G2 have crumbled. The fight was long and arduous, but BLG have triumphed. Caps gets a shutdown, and maybe he can save the game.
And they're trying to look potentially here for a pick onto Caps.
Oh,
He's
it's
very
Caps.
far.
If he gets caught, that's huge. Pop Blossom ain't gonna get anything. He fires up another route to try to lock down Yagao. On goes in. Now they're turning it around. Elk is gonna die. Huge play from Hansama. He'll be turning away for Caps, but now Ben and Shun will be killed by the might of all of G2. Ben cannot survive for very much longer. The Guardian Angel's gonna bring him back, but On and Yagao will not save him. G2 just found themselves a fight. Nature's Grasp flies out. Yike blocks it with Spell Shield. TP coming in. They're going to kill On before anything else happens. Hansama's on a rampage, and Broken Blade leads the charge. Elf's knocking it away, and Caps throws them all up into the air. Yagao will not stop it. G2 will not go down without a fight. Yagao gets out, but the series goes on. We're going to game 3.
I like
Just
it. You're trying to
imagine.
give us copium. You're trying to give it to us. And I think you deserve it. You know, after a game like that, I think on both sides, okay, BLG will...
But I think this is a perfect setup for it. You know, you can really succeed against Ashe and Orianna. Really low mobility carries. That's exactly what you want to see for a Bard angle.
And there it is. You can see the support for G2. On's just gonna run towards them. Elk flashing immediately, but they turn it back instead. Caps is gonna be stunned. He tries to get away. It's first blood over to On. The Braum gets the first one.
But how many
and then
die?
Mickey's under pressure. Elk's looking to turn it right back around again, and BLG grabbing a second kill. G2 should at least be able to get Elk. They're gonna grab Yagao as well. It's 2 for 2 and
Should
one.
go straight up towards topside. This is awkward.
Yagao stunned into the wall. Mickey coming up mid lane.
Okay.
The pressure from the Bard is huge as Shun is winning out in the 1v1, but it's not a 1v1 game. Yike flashing away, keeping himself alive. Shun steals the red, but now Broken Blade may just claim it. Ben's coming up trying to chase him, trying to stop him, but Mickey's gonna pop him. Mickey, the Bard at level 2 with the roam to get it done as Ben goes in and takes the red right back. The flag combo is guaranteed. Broken Blade doing a good job getting away for now. He uses the hop to try to get out, but they've still got the dive. Has the Gnar bar. On's only at half HP. The Herald still not killed off just yet. They want to go in for the Gnar and try to kill him, but he transforms in time. Herald down to 800. It's going to be smited away. Ben with a flash stun, but Mickey goes on a magical journey. Caps tries to escape. Yike barely staying alive here and now, but Ben gets a killing spree. Are the ones suffering the most right now. Caps going to be knocked up into the air. Shockwave. Hold on now, Broken Blade looking for Elk, wants to stop him, but now On jumps in. Winner's bite, focus fire, Broken Blade is down.
Exactly, very quick there from Caps. Great reaction from him, but they're looking again for Elk, who has no flash.
Glacial Fissure over the wall, a lot of damage here to Mickey. He saves himself for a moment. Hans looking to take down Elk. He's gonna get him, and Mickey lives. Meanwhile, the dive coming out from Ben, but Cap stays alive too. Massive moves coming out from G2 as Shun wants to go in and find that mid laner and finish what Ben started. The dunk goes through and move that weight to the rest of the team as Caps is going to be thrown back by the shockwave. Stun into the turret thanks to the Bard. Yagao is low, stays alive with the Guardian proc from the Braum, and the arrow from Elk from a long way away finds the first target. Yike flashing out of the Cataclysm's walls.
BLG, though, trying to move in towards this top side, deny vision. They want to take away these camps, and they're looking for Mickey.
Another good shot from Elk. They may have set him behind, but he's on one of the best utility 80 carries in the game, and he's still making his presence known.
And G2 have to be careful because they didn't use Shockwave or Jarvan ult for that.
Right. But it doesn't connect at all. So that's Bard ulti down. Cap with a nice shuffle back, but now it's going to be a Cataclysm on the 2. Hans forced to flash away as the Twisted Advance tries to stop BLG from going forward. Instead, it's going to be a flash from Ben. Ruthless Predator to stun up the enemy jungler. Focus Fire comes through. One more hit, and Yike is down. G2.
That's big. Not going to be able to catch Caps there. He's been so good on these shifts back to dodge out on some of these skill shots, but this is the problem. They're not finding the angle to fight, and it means you're giving up everything. That's triple inhib. Now the Bard ulti comes. They gotta go.
They gotta go now. Nature's Grasp coming out, seeing if they might be able to lock him down, but no! Hansama is already dead. Caps hit by the arrow. Shun's ready to jump in and try to take this guy down. He goes golden. Caps should die here. Yagao is in a killing spree. BLG are gonna win it right now. Mickey goes on a magical journey back to his own Nexus, back to his own fountain, and that will do it. The last vestige of the LEC is wiped from Worlds 2023, and BLG earn their spot in the quarterfinals.
BLG march forward towards the knockouts, towards the quarter. Really exemplified that in this one, but G2 gonna take a deserved bow, not the finish of the tournament that they wanted, but they did take down DK. They did take down Weibo.
BLG did it better, but G2 went down swinging. The level won this game. We had 6 kills at 4.5 minutes. It was even 3-3.